So, hey guys, welcome to your weekly Team Perseverance team call. It is November 14th. Next week is Thanksgiving. Holy cow. But we're here every single Monday to have a news and training and recognition. This is going on. I was just talking to somebody going on about 3.5 years of Monday night calls without stopping. So it's been quite the journey and so many new faces, many familiar faces that are still here. Pushing along and helping people each and every day, and it's absolutely awesome. So for those of you guys, there's some new coaches on here. I'm Dave Atkins, the founding coach of Team Perseverance and one of your upline Star Diamond coaches here, and this is where we get to just come together each week, just check in with each other, hear the latest things that's going on, and then get right into a call topic. And tonight really is about social media and the importance of sharing your true story is what we're going to get into tonight. But a couple of announcements. I really only have two short announcements. Number one is that you guys all are aware that Core to Force, our November 14th challenge group, started respectively with our coaches challenge group. So if you have challengers, customers, you should be having your own challenge group for Core to Force with them in that. So I have one group for that going, and then our whole team as a whole, Team Perseverance, and there's a couple hundred of us in there, are all doing Core to Force in that group. And that group had so much going on that I had to change the restrictions so that only Kristen and I can post, because we were just getting lost in the news feed. So many people are so fired up about it. So I loved what I saw, but I wanted everybody to have one place to go look to hear the posts for the day that come from Joel and Jericho that I'm posting every morning, and share that with you guys. So it is just awesome, great stuff. So guys, I have to just remind everybody, this is your chance. I said it last week on the call. This is your chance to go all in on this program, to not be doing this and something else, to not be doing this and eating garbage on the nutrition plan, like to go all in with the program, with your nutrition, so you have an unbelievable story and results to share as we head into December and the new year, which is when people go wild in January looking for ways to have their New Year's resolution and making this the year to get healthy and fit. So you have to leverage it now, and your next 30 days is going to dictate where your business is going to be in 60 and 90 days from now, period. Straightforward. I'm telling you guys, your results will directly impact where your business will be in 30, 60, and 90 days from now. The second announcement's kind of what I just posted up on the team page for any of my New York local coaches. Eric Thomas, one of the people I consider one of the people I look up to and follow, ET. You guys have seen many of his videos. Is going to be in New York City on December 3rd. So that is going on. And one piece of advice that was given to me, guys, about a year or 2 years ago that always sticks with me, and most recently, Jimmy Nelson, 15-star Diamond, was talking to me at Leadership about it, is that if you truly want to build your business and you really want to grow, you have to be willing to invest in yourself in things outside of Beachbody. I know one of my coaches, Stephanie, I don't know if she's on here. I think she was flying back a little while ago, flew out from Jersey out to the West Coast to see Tony Robbins on Unleash the Power Within. I know on the whim, I flew to Chicago to see Eric Thomas. I've done many other things that have been outside of Beachbody. So on Eric Thomas coming to New York on December 3rd, I signed up for his event. And the other thing that Jimmy Nelson said that struck me, he goes, whenever I go to events, I always sign up for VIP. And I get it that the cost is a little more. And he goes, it's not always the content that you're going to get in the VIP, but it's rather the other people that are with you in the VIP. And being with those other people, because if they're willing to invest and go into VIP, you're going to be around higher caliber people that are going to raise your game and relationships that you're going to be able to build. And you know what? That is so true. Because when you go to invest in yourself, you know, you will become more, and therefore your business will grow more. It's fact. So for anybody local New York, December 3rd, it's a Saturday. Is it convenient for me? No. Do I have to rearrange some things? Yes. Do I have to fly home and get a sitter to get up to something else in the evening? Yes, but you know what? It's about investing in myself so I could be the best version of me. So that's December 3rd. The link is on our coaches page. Next, guys, is recognition. So I want to get right into the weak leg team volume for everybody that's between the 300 club and higher between November 3rd and November 9th. So in the 300 club, it's Angela McLaughlin, Mary Pasilia, Mike Holdman, Maria Peterson, Bob Strecco, and Danielle Zito. In the 500 club, we have Tony Carlucci, Maureen Garrett, Mike Della Sala, Michelle Fry, Elizabeth Mullenbrook, Gina Strecco, Devin Wheaton, Lindsay Kaufman, Michelle Della Sala, Amanda Landsman, Kristen Atkins, Second Business Center, Lindsay Medvin, and Jay Fertiel. In the 1,000 club, we have Denise Brobson, Shannon Larice, Kelly Della Vecchia, Jeff Nolson, and Jen Holman. In the 2,000 club, Sharice Nolson, Tara Richmond, and my second CBC. In the 3,000 club, Kristen Atkins, Shanna Carlucci, Stacy Larice, and myself in the 10,000 club. So, guys, what does this all mean? What does this weak leg team volume mean? The short answer of it is this. Your weak leg, normally your inside leg, because we all know it's a binary compensation plan. You have a left and right leg. Your power leg is the leg that, your upline places coaches in there for you, and you're going to grow volume there based on what some of the things that your upline does for you. Your weak leg is the leg that nobody's going to place anybody there. So if you're building weak leg team volume, weak leg volume 300 or higher, it's only happening because you have built the leg. You have grown it. So these are the true leaders that are business builders that are growing to grow their business. So congratulations to all of these names, guys. I always like to give a little clap at the end because these names, I love seeing them. I love seeing the leaders. I love seeing a lot of the same names, but I love seeing when new names come on there even more. So, guys, any general questions first before we get started on the short call topic? No? Anybody? No. All right, guys. So I want to kick off with sharing a short video by Gary Vaynerchuk. And for those of you that don't know Gary Vaynerchuk, I don't even know where to start with him. He's wrote the book Crush It. He's wrote the most recent book, Ask Gary V. He travels all over the world doing keynote speeches. He was the keynote speaker at our Coach Summit this past year. His business is in New York City. He is a guy, I don't see any guy, if you follow him online, that hustles and works harder than himself. I mean, the guy is non-stop. But his forte is social media and branding. And some of the biggest brands, the NFL, Cablevision, Frito-Lay, Twitter, CEOs of Twitter, the top people in Facebook. He has the biggest marketing companies reaching out to him for hiring his company, VaynerMedia, as a consultant to how they can market. Because let's face it, in this day and age, spending money on penny saver ads, billboards is not the place because everybody is doing this on their phone, and this is where everybody is. So this is why with the business that we have, it is so important how we market ourselves. So I want to share this short 2-minute clip with Gary sharing something here, and then I'll get into a couple points to share with you guys. So let me get into this. Here we go.
For immediate release. I really hope that means for immediate release for the rest of time for any brand. See, press releases are ludicrous in this world. That is giving a demonstration in a world that is now working the room. It blows my mind in 2009 that people are sending out press releases. Nobody gives a crap. So please, corporations, brands, do not employ people that write press releases for you. They absolutely have no impact in today's world. Zero, zip, zilch. Please, I'm asking you, stop it. Because what you have to understand is that storytelling is the way you build a brand. And storytelling is not dictating your story in a press release. Storytelling is a give and take. Have you ever seen somebody give a good story? Yeah, you're right. It's all encompassing, like that big fat ass Italian uncle who crushes it every time after a couple of glasses of Chianti. That's how your brand needs to be. Your brand needs to be a big fat ass Italian uncle. You need to care, and you need to be out there. You need to be authentic from the heart, not a cold-minded press release that means nothing to anybody. Hold on, the phone's ringing with Lizzie. Oh, it's AJ. So we're still good. Having a baby in 7 days. I know I was in an intense video today. Anyway, storytelling. The same reason Walt Disney and Vince McMahon and Biggie Smalls and Tupac are the greatest of all time is the same way that your brand can be as well. When you paint the picture of what your brand is. And the way you do that in today's world is you get into the trenches and you paint that picture a million little times, not just one time, and see the laziness of brands because they want to send a press release or put their PR team on it or spend $8 billion on a commercial run or billboards or TV because that's traditional is going to be the downfall of those brands. And the people that are in the trenches answering their emails, getting involved in searching their name or at replies on Twitter, going into their Facebook fan page and creating interaction, going to events, meetups, caring. They're the ones who are going to win. They're telling their story every day, every second on a small level. The people that are looking for the ROI and how many eyeballs are going to happen have no idea what's going to hit them. It's very exciting to me, and I just really hope that I never get another press release in my inbox. Tell your story, tell it every day, and tell it from the heart. Make it authentic, care, don't bullshit, and you have a business.
So guys, on that, let me just X out of this. I know it was short and sweet. I don't know if you picked up the main points, but let me just stress to you guys what he's saying. When you story tell, guys, on your social media, you need to be authentic. You need to be speaking from the heart. And what do I mean by authentic, and how does this play into some of the things I've been seeing a lot? If you are painting, and I'm going to say a couple things. If you are sharing and posting on social media that everything in your life is just dandy and our challenge groups are the best and you're kicking ass in your workouts and life is great, you are full of it because we are all human. And what I tend to see, and at times I even need to check myself, is we paint this image that everything is great and everybody sees through that because you are not relatable. I know there are coaches on this team that are struggling, whether it's financially, who are going through hard times with their workouts, who are missing workouts, who are not eating well, who have probably personal issues, have marriage problems, whatever it is. And I'm not saying you need to air all your dirty laundry, but what happens is that the best storyteller wins, and write that down. The best storyteller wins. So what I mean by that is you need to be relatable because the connective tissue for the reason why somebody's going to come to you as their coach and not somebody else is because they relate to you. So if you were to ask yourself right now, would I follow myself? Like really, go to your news feed, look at your news feed and see if you think that somebody is going to find a common bond with you, or are you making it out that life is just great? Because that's what I see with a lot of coaches. They either use stock images and it's not relatable because it comes across salesy, or you're not storytelling. And this is the thing, guys, and I want you to write this down. It's not about the what. The what is what you're doing. You're doing core de force. You're drinking Shakeology. That's the what, guys. But it's not about the what. It's the why. Why are you doing core de force? And it's not even to lose weight. Why do you want to lose weight? What is the inner vice that you're battling in your life that why you're doing this at-home workout program? If you're a coach and you're trying to build a business, why are you a coach? If you're $50,000, guys, I share this all the time. And when we were disciplined to try and to get through it, Kristen and I were over $100,000 in debt of credit cards and a lot of other bad choices. And I share that because I know there's people out there right now that are living paycheck to paycheck and are barely able to survive. And there's probably a lot of people on this call right now, and that's you. And you need to be able to share your story in a way that's relatable, right? In a way that's relatable. It's not about the what. It's about the why. Why are you doing core de force? To lose 10 pounds? No. Why do you want to lose 10 pounds? It's the deeper why. It's sharing your story, and it's breadcrumbing it every single day. So the thing that I want to go with you is, David, what are some ways I can start off? And I'm going to share a screen image with you guys. These are great attention grabbers that you can then fill in to grab people's attention to help you share more. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you very straightforward, guys. This is not easy. Being successful is not easy. And I know they say, and it's true, and I'm going to tell you, the posts that you find would be the hardest to share because it makes you the most vulnerable are those posts that are going to be the best and do you the best and bring you the most success. And I understand you may be somebody that likes to hide and not share, you're kind of a private person, but I'm here to tell you that in this day and age we live in, which is social media, and this is where life is, and you could build $1 million business here, people, human beings like stories. They don't like facts. Nobody cares about what the challenge group is, but people will care about the lives that it changed and what those lives were of those people that were suffering, because somebody's going to say, that's me. So you have to realize that if you want your business to grow, you need to grow. And you need to get out from hiding, because if you're going to try to hide, you're going to end up being that person that says this business doesn't work. And at the end of the day, this business always works for those that work it. You have to share your story. It kills me when I see so many coaches that just share that their life is perfect. And all the time, I'm a video person. I have to share my struggles. And guys, I was there in the beginning. I always posted I ate 100% clean all the time, and I always did my workouts, and I was this perfect guy. And my business was stuck at that point at Diamond for a long time. And once I started sharing my struggles, things that were vulnerable and hard for me to post, all of a sudden people were shocked. David, you eat that way? David, you struggle? David, you are in debt? David, you don't have a six-pack right now? When I really had to post, I dare some of you guys to post your before photos in the Quarter Force Group coaches page that you had such a hard time doing now. But you know how powerful a post would be if you posted that and said, you know what? I'm drawing a line in the sand. Here's my pictures. I'm putting it out there. And now you share your journey each and every day. I dare you. That's a vulnerable post. But if you share the way you feel and now you're doing this program to get to the next level, that's going to have people following you. And that's what's going to create, when you have an after photo, people that are going to want in your challenge group like crazy because you put it out there. So here are some of the attention grabbers I want you guys to see that, in fact, can help you. Let me get them up here. Ways to start your post. So let me just grab them. Go here. And guys, I highly recommend you write these down. Attention grabbing opening lines. When it comes to posting on social media, be yourself. Let your personality shine. Use your authentic voice. When you're struggling with the words to say what you feel, use this list of attention grabbing opening lines. Here we go for inspiration. I used to think, ... You fill in the blank. I remember when, ... That moment when. I would have never imagined. There was a time when. I've held back on posting this, but. I don't normally post something like this, ... Sometimes you have to, ... Honestly, it's a little embarrassing to post this, but here's my photo today of Core de Force, and this is me now. I'm putting it out there because I'm making a change as we head into the holidays, and I'm committing 100% all in this new program. That's powerful stuff, guys. Very powerful. Some might think this is crazy, but, well, here goes, ... When you're ... She did it. The results are in. I'd like to give a big shout out to. Please help me congratulate. I'm excited to announce my first time trying. We made it. Good morning from and stop the scroll. These are all here. I could try to screenshot this if anybody would want it and post it on our team page if anybody would like that. But these are great ways to start your post and for you to fill them in. Okay? You need to be sharing your story. Now, guys, which goes into my next point. I want to share with you what you should be posting every day on a schedule based off of some training we just did recently. And this is a great schedule to share with you guys. You want to be trying to post 3 to 4 times a day. Here we go. Write this down. 1 health and fitness post, 1 motivational post, and 2 lifestyle posts. Lifestyle is something going on in your life that's not motivation, not health and fitness. What are you doing? And storytelling it. I'm not just saying to storytell your health and fitness journey. Storytell. Share something about your kids, your grandkids, your work, your family, something you're doing, like lifestyle posts. Now that's every day. Now below that, I want you to put an asterisk. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, put an alert in your phone. Put up a transformation post of sharing a transformation before and after of somebody in your challenge group or on the team, and have a call to action at the end, a CTA at the end, call to action, meaning share the transformation post at the end. If you're interested in being in my groups or you would like to learn more about, joining my team, have a call to action, meaning have them reach out to you at the end every Tuesday and Thursday. And every Sunday night, talk about the coaching opportunity with the business. So every day you're posting 3 to 4 times a day, 1 regarding health and fitness, 1 motivational, 2 lifestyle posts. Every Tuesday and Thursday, transformation posts that you share and have a call to action. And every Sunday, have a business opportunity post or a coaching opportunity. Share another coach's story, share what coaching's done for you. And remember, guys, what has coaching done for you? It can be a broad spectrum of things, but storytell it. Share your struggle and how that the business or coaching, you being a coach, has kept you accountable and, you're in better shape. Whatever it is, you all have a story. You all have a story. So those are ways to break it down, the way to post each day. And I just want you guys to understand that use those one-liners to open up, and you need to share your struggles. You need to, because I know there's many of you on here, and I'm not going to call people out. I know there's many of you on here I've had one-on-one calls with, or I know you are struggling with a lot of things, and you're not sharing it, and it's very hard. I get it. But I also know when you share it, people are going to relate to you. And if you want more in your business, you got to get to that next level, and the best storyteller wins. That's just the honest truth. I want to see, let me see if there's any comments. No, that's all people laughing. I want to actually, anybody want to add to that? Or my wife, I was actually asked Kristen if she wanted to add to anything I said tonight. Babe, can you unmute? Hold on. I'll unmute you because I can, go ahead.
I'm on my phone.
Go ahead. Anything you want to add?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to close this. I don't. Well, what do you want me to add? I mean, you've covered everything pretty good. God,
no, I just, like I said to you, I just think that I think Kristen, I told her as of the last 6 months, she does it better than me, and she really shares her story in a way that catches people. And
well,
I'm not just saying that because you're my wife. I'm saying that because you are. I mean, you're getting a lot of engagement, and I think people should be, guys, you all should be following not just Kristen, but other coaches, other top coaches, and see how they're doing.
I struggled for a long time with being honest and putting the things that were my weaknesses out there. I didn't want people to think that I was weak or that I wasn't inspirational because, I think we always think as coaches, we have to inspire other people. And I think by showing our vulnerability and our weaknesses and our struggles, we actually are inspiring them. Saying regardless of what we're going through, that we're still pushing through, that, I'm still a hot mess mom, but I'm making this work somehow, So I think that you just become relatable and real when you show things like that. Like the post I did the other day about my cellulite, that is hard for me, I'm like, oh my God, I hate my cellulite. And I used to always take pictures to try to show my best features, and I still try to do that for sure. But I also have to show the parts that I do struggle with, because that's real. You know, that's just part of what it's like to be a regular mom, you know? So as hard as it is, I think it's important. So you got to just get over your fear of what will people think, like let that go and just be real.
I think, Chris, I think you hit a good point, and I just want to repeat what she said. We think that by just posting motivational, that things are great and motivate. You know, I got to work out in this morning. I feel great. We think that that's what will be doing best, but yet posting your struggles and how you overcame it and getting it done, those most vulnerable posts actually will inspire people a lot more. And like, guys, let me say that again. Your most vulnerable post and you share your struggles and then still pushing through is going to go a lot further than just posting that you got your workout in or just a motivational quote or something like that. Applying it to yourself and how you overcame whatever it is, the vice, the demon, whatever you're dealing with, goes a lot further. And I think that was a good point that you said. You know, it's not easy.
I think there's like a funny quote that says, "I wish my life was as great as Facebook makes it out to be."
Yeah.
You know, like it's like everybody looks so happy and cheery and there's nothing wrong, and you know, we're just real people.
We are.
We just put ourselves out there more, you know. I had a girl tell me the other day that she appreciates that I put myself out there for people like her who's too afraid to do that.
And at the end of the day, everybody is a human being in this world, and everybody struggles. That's just the nature of the beast. We all struggle. So you are inspiring more people by doing that. Hey, I'm just saying this is the glue, the connective tissue that can take your business to a whole nother level because you're willing to show how you overcame your struggles by sharing them. Or if you are struggling with something and haven't overcome it yet, you just set yourself up for the next couple of weeks of posts as you're trying to battle through whatever the battle is that you're dealing with. Like right now with the quarter four, so many people, I saw it, they were so afraid to post their before photos, and they did it. And people would say, I feel horrible, I'm ashamed, I can't believe I let myself get this way. Let me tell you, you do that on your personal page, people are going to be so inspired in that, and now they're going to be watching and going to your page every day just to see, in fact, what your results are going to be. Like, they're going to literally want to watch you. You're going to create that, and people may not say it, they may not comment, they may not like, but you're going to breadcrumb your journey and show your results and take a picture of the scale, and people are going to be fired up about it. I mean, right now is no better time to share your story and do it. So I don't want to go on in circles. I want to give you guys how your posts should be broken down each day. I want you guys to realize that the best storyteller wins. I want you to be authentic. I want you to speak from the heart. I want you to check your ego and stop making that like everything great, right? Because I know there's people on here that struggle. Share it. And kick butt in the quarter force group. Are there any general questions from anybody before we end this? Before we end this call? Anybody? I think I just saw one post here. I think the hardest thing is posting during the struggle because you aren't sure you're going to make it. That is exactly why, Eleanor, that's exactly why you should post it, because then you just put accountability to yourself. So you have to flip the mindset. It's kind of like when people say they don't have time to work out because they're kids activities. They're making kids their excuse, not their reason. You were afraid to post it because we're afraid that we may not be able to be accountable. That's exactly why, because you're being accountable to yourself. And you can share that. Guys, I'm putting this out there. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I don't even know if I'm going to make it. But I can appreciate all your support right now. I'm trying to create a new me and do this program, and I sure hope that I stick with it the next week or 2 weeks. Share that. Like, that's a post within itself. Sharing that you're afraid to share this because you don't know if you're going to be able to make it. Like, that's a great thing. Thank you for commenting that, but you have to flip the mindset of how, in fact, you think and share that with people, then people will follow you. Anybody else want to add to that? Anybody else want to add or questions on regarding that or thoughts? The team is so quiet today, guys. All right, if there's nothing there, guys, that's all I have for you guys tonight. The recording will be up in the morning, so have a great night. It's 9:04. We didn't go too long tonight, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.